Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Hi Pisces, this is the first out of 3 spreads, the Beware spread. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. We have Strength. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Moon, and we also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a tricky spread. Took me a quick second to figure it out. I had to clarify. And what I think is happening, well, first of all, you're dealing with this King of Swords, right? The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, since they're clarified by the Knight of Wands and also have Strength to the right of them. It could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with both air and fire in their chart, right? So the King of Swords is the person you're dealing with. And I think your perception of this person is that they are a player, or you know for a fact that they are a player. And it kind of feels like if this is somebody new coming into your life, your friends may tell you they are a player, or perhaps you've heard of this person in the past and you kind of met them in the past but you never really dealt with them. So what's happening here, I think you're going to be either falling for this person because you're going to be really attracted to them, or this person could be coming back. If this is somebody you already dealt with, they could be coming back, and it's still going to be really hard for you to resist. But I do see you resisting them, at least trying to. That's what I think is happening here, right? But the thing about the King of Swords, first of all, they're clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. The Nine of Wands, like I said, it could be a fire sign indicator, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they are a player, or your perception of them is that they are a player, or perhaps they used to be a player and now they're no longer a player. And the Two of Cups clarifying all that. You see all the way to your left, there's the Two of Cups. This is a card of unconditional love. This is a card of 2 people in love with each other. Not just one person, but both of them, right? So this is mutual. And perhaps you can't believe you fell for someone like that, or you just couldn't help it, or you have a hard time believing that this person is not really a player or not a player anymore, and you're really struggling with it. I do see a big struggle on your part, right? So Strength in the middle, it could be a Leo. This person may have Leo in their chart. Strength could also be interpreted as pure, raw passion. So that's what you could be feeling towards this person, or you may suspect or you know for a fact that this person is a player, with the Knight of Wands also being here in the mix. The Strength could also be interpreted as somebody who is holding back. So perhaps you really want to get together with this person, or you really want to go back to them if this is somebody from your past, but you're going to try to hold back. The next card that came out is the Nine of Swords, and it's clarified by the Moon, and that's you, right? Pisces is your personal, the Moon is your personal card, Pisces, right? And the Moon is clarifying the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is somebody who is stressed out, somebody who can't sleep at night, somebody who is just really emotional, right? So it's going to be an emotional storm going on inside your head. Speaking of that, the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I believe the Five of Wands is your internal struggle in this particular situation. You're really struggling to either take this person back, or you're like coping with the idea that you fell for a player, or you think they're a player, or if they tell you they're not a player anymore, and perhaps they'll start showing you signs they're not, you will still have a hard time believing that they're not a player. You know, something like this. That's what it kind of feels like. But the thing about this spread is that I don't see any broken hearts. This person could have broken your heart at some point in the past, but we're just not seeing it in the spread. Right? Perhaps you know they broke somebody else's heart. Or, you know, you are afraid that if you are to get together with them, they will break your heart. Right? So, yeah, an interesting situation. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Pisces. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Sun and the Star. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So the King of Swords is back. If they are an Aquarius, or if they have Aquarius and Leo in their chart, it makes total sense, because the Sun and the Star clarifying the King of Swords. The Sun is the personal Leo card, the Star is the personal Aquarius card. But if we want to stay general, I clarified the King of Swords asking what is their intention, what's on their mind when it comes to Pisces. And those two cards came out, the Sun and the Star. Those are very, very positive cards. If this person deals with the Leo on the side, or an Aquarius on the side, it also makes sense. Or perhaps they've dealt with those two individuals at some point in the past, and that's whom you're hearing this person is a player. That also makes sense. But again, this is how they feel about you, right? And those are amazing cards. Both of them are major arcana cards. If we want to stay really, really general, then the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is a card of joy, happiness, feeling on top of the world. The Star is a card of a wish come true, and this is what we usually wish for or hope for a very long time. I would just have to assume this is how you make this person feel, right? Happy, and they also feel like you're their wish come true. Perhaps you feel this way as well, because we also got the Two of Cups here, right? This is a repeat card. We saw it in the first spread. And whenever the same card shows up a couple of times, that means that, yeah, the universe meant it, basically. The Two of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, something tough, something that's taken a toll on you. And the Two of Cups is what's taken a toll on you. Like I said during the first spread, it kind of feels like you are falling for this person, or you have already fallen for them, or you will be falling for this person, and it's a burden for you, it's a problem for you because of this person's past. They may have, like I said, a checkered past, or like I said, something about them, playerish type of energy. And the Ace of Wands in the middle is kind of confirmation of that. Remember in the previous spread we had the Knight of Wands, and here we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a passionate ace. Right, so perhaps this person's reputation precedes themselves. Yeah. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, and I think that's the hint from the universe to see where it goes, Pisces. You can do what you want, free will is still at play, but I see no cards suggesting this person in the future will break your heart or they will leave you. There's nothing here that would suggest that. Quite the opposite. It's all very positive energy, except for that Ten of Wands, but I believe the Ten of Wands is coming from you, Pisces. Alright, so yeah, the advice for you with the Fool card, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead and give it a shot. See what happens. You know, the only way to find out is to ask, as some say. So yeah, tough choice. But these are all good cards. These are all very positive cards, right? The Two of Cups is a great card to have. The Sun and the Star cards, clarifying the King of Swords, amazing cards. Alright, so yeah, we're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Pisces, here spread number 3. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. Yes, and it just put a smile on my face. I think this spread is about the same thing that we just saw in the previous two spreads. So we have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we've got a couple of repeat cards. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, but I think this is the same thing. We got the Two of Cups right there in the middle and the Fool on the bottom of the deck, and it kind of feels like that the next good thing that will happen to you will be you giving this person a chance. That King of Swords clarified with the Knight of Wands. Right, the Lovers, the first card that came out, if that person is a Gemini, it makes total sense. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, right? And the choice you could be making is to give this person a chance. The Fool on the bottom of the deck all the way to right. This is you taking a leap of faith. This is you giving them a chance. And the Six of Swords right next to the deck, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This is the two of you moving forward, right? For some of you, travel could be involved because both the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune could be travel cards, but the Six of Swords is all about moving forward. As a matter of fact, this is a card of an improvement. This is a card of things getting better, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is a card of starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The word fortune in there for a reason, Pisces, right? And the Two of Cups is a repeat card. This is a soulmate card. By the way, the Lovers is also a soulmate card. As some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted in multiple different ways, and even in the same spread, right? And both the Lovers and the Two of Cups are soulmate cards. As a matter of fact, the Lovers is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, card you can potentially get when it comes to a love connection between two people. And also, in my opinion, the only card that comes close to it is the Two of Cups. And both of them are on the table, right? So yeah, you're a little bit worried, you're a little bit stressed out about this whole situation, or about this person's, what you know about them, you know. But I think if you are to give them a chance, or a second chance, I think it's all going to be all right. It's going to work out. There's a lot of love here, right? In both the Lovers and the Two of Cups, there's two people coming together. Two, not one, but two. So I think the feelings are mutual. All right, Pisces, an interesting, yeah, so what you should beware of is that don't disregard this person. Don't dismiss them right away. All right? So yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing May. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.